money. The third. Head into Tuesday action. Welcome to the show, Winner Free Picks in the House. If you haven't already, right off the bat, give the show a like when you come in, because then I'm going to wait a minute. Sometimes I will be going through not going through, but going over the games of the day, and I forget, and a minute and 30 seconds turn into 6 minutes. So I apologize for that. I go off, I forget, so I'm sorry for that. But if you're on YouTube, because I don't have the Facebook hook up here and be live, so give it a like, give it a follow, notification bell on, give it a comment, say hello. Where are you from? Be like a TV show, the old AOL, age, sex, location check, first time, long time, all the whatever. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. What was I'm trying to think of? Cliches, the old cliche days. All right, so recapping some games today. So I had the Rangers not looking good, Milwaukee not looking good, Cleveland not looking good, Blue Jays, Tampa Bay under 7.5, and they get a pitching change. So we're there with that. What are you going to do? Not much to do there. So we'll see what happens with these baseball. Hockey side of things. We had the Devils over, loser. Rangers did not get there. I believe they lost to, it was, tied going into the third. But hey, what are you going to do? Carolina puck line winner. Carolina over 6 winner. And Ottawa plus 139 underdog winner. So 3-2 on the ice. We had a plus 105 puck line, plus 139 with the dog. So a little bit of profit there. We got Vancouver under, going to be tipping off shortly. And we're also on Arizona puck line plus 190. Took a big shot there. That's what we're doing. We're here to gamble, right? Roll the dice. We'll see what happens here. Again, Texas, I like this kid. And what am I going to say? He goes 5 innings, bullpen comes in, things explode, gets out of hand. I'll still take a shot. That I do not feel bad about taking Texas there. Kenta had not been pitching well for Minnesota, and Minnesota had been a little bit of a slump. So I'll take a shot with a big dog. Tomorrow, will I probably be on the Twins? We'll see what the lines are there. I got Milwaukee. We'll see what happens here. I see 4-3, top 9. I did, what? There was no line for so long on St. Louis. I said I was going to fade the Phillies and the Mets. So my luck is I get the Milwaukee game, probably a loser, and St. Louis will win. I didn't even have it. Cleveland's tied up now. And the Angels game moved a little bit there with a pitching change. And here we go, Toronto, starting things up. So welcome to the show. Here comes the free picks on the bottom. I know you're patiently waiting. Again, see, I go over baseball, and next thing you know, it's 2 minutes. So it happens. It happens. So free picks crawling. Here we go for tomorrow. Underway. There you go. Stimmy Orlando. How are you today? Giants doubleheader. Yeah, I think there's a couple doubleheaders tomorrow. Tim Roll in the house. How are you, my friend? Yeah, we got a couple doubleheaders on tap for tomorrow. I think we got the Dodgers a double dipper. Or is that just a day game? That's a double dipper. Kershaw early. I'll tell you what. Kershaw Hendricks. Well, I might be playing Kershaw here on the money line. On a run line. He had a rough first start. The guy's posting a 1 ERA his last 5 games. So maybe pencil me in for a little Kershaw there in game 1. Bauer's going in game 2. Again, if I'm taking Dodgers in these games, it's going to be run line, folks. The Giants in a double dipper here. Again, Alex Wood. And I liked Alex Wood. Remember, dude, he had a couple good years in he had a good year in Atlanta, and then he went to LA, got hurt, but he wasn't bad. He's just always doesn't stay healthy. We'll see what these numbers are tomorrow. Again, we're missing starters, doubleheader in Chicago with the Cubbies, doubleheader with the Giants. I do like the Reds a little bit. No pitcher ready for Arizona. Tomorrow, listen, I like the Phillies under here with Lauer and Nola. Will I be interested in Greinke and the Astros here? Probably. I'm not listen, the Yanks won a couple games. I get it, but I just, they do hit Greinke a little bit. Here's maybe an over here. Maybe we see some offense because maybe both teams could hit these pitchers. Braves, no starter. Tigers, Red Sox. I mean, Pavetta's been pitching well. Let me come back to the chat, see what's happening here. Hawks in the NBA. Yeah, well, NBA. Listen, we had the Wizards in the NBA, right? I didn't say Wizards NBA today. Golden State, I liked. They're up. They're winning. Atlanta Hawks winning. I did say the Bulls. I said under Knicks, probably. Orlando, I said stay away from. Washington, 154. They dropped a 154 bomb. Holy cow! No, I wasn't coming down to AC on Sunday. Did I say I was going to AC Sunday? I didn't say that game, did I? Sundays are tough. That's a family day. Is my light a little low? Should I turn the light up a little bit? A little more light? A little more light bright? Sometimes it's too bright and it kind of like bothers my eyes sometimes. It's, do a bunch of videos all day. Both teams going over for the Giants tomorrow in Colorado. Earl Sports in the house. Had under the Washington game. It's like Wizards almost got it themselves. I mean, I would have liked the under too. What was that, 246? It's like they want to scare you. I don't know. Again, these games, it's great. I could throw them out here in the chat, say I kind of like these games, and I did. But the NBA, I tell you, if I'm going to bet them or not, I'm definitely not betting NBA now. Even if they, whatever, I can win 5 games in the chat with my NBA, I'm still not going to be betting them. Nope. I'll stick to trying to grind out baseball back, grind down my MLB, and we'll get back to the MLB. So, Rangers Twins again. Again, Kyle Gibson, the guy's pitching to like a 2 ERA right now. 4 runs in his last 5 starts. Gone 6+ innings in all the games, 6 or more innings. And then you got J.A. Happ pitching to an ERA of 196. I mean, we dare to go under here? Slow start for Mitty. I mean, they got what, 10? Well, after day 11 wins. DeGrom on the hill tomorrow. Are we taking DeGrom? Cleveland Royals tomorrow. I got no opinion on. I mean, first of all, Mike Minor. It's not somebody I want to put my money on and back. And Sam Hentges. Never even heard of him. No starter for the Angels. You know what? Let me tell you, as much as I crush the NBA with their whole guys, or late lines, how is it like a month into the season and rotations are in tatters? Rays, Shane McClanahan versus TBD. That guy's everywhere. TBD got traded from TBD, started today on the Rockies in a doubleheader. He's in Arizona. He's pitching for Arizona and Florida. Then he's on the hill for Atlanta, following up with the Cubs in Anaheim for the Angel game, putting on a Blue Jay uniform to face the A's, and then closing in. Then he's actually in San Diego before hopping a plane to Seattle. Wow, Major League Baseball, thanks. So NBA for tomorrow. Excuse me, yawning. I'm tired. Get the last of the stuff out of the house. Thursday, we're hitting the road. So again, no lines yet. Are we going to be betting Phoenix tomorrow, laying a huge number? I'm not doing that. Charlotte, Detroit. I guess I'd be taking Charlotte here if it's a respectable number because Detroit's done with. Brooklyn, Milwaukee. Do the Nets show up this game? Get a little revenge? I think you got to look at the Nets there. Dallas, Miami. I kind of like Miami. I know people love the Mavericks in the chat here. I don't know why. Golden State again, New Orleans. Kings, OKC. And Toronto Clippers. I don't know. Earl Sports, what do you guys got? Anything? What do you think about these games? TBD, this guy is everywhere. Typical starter. He's like your typical 4 starter on a team. Good evening, Gloria. Everybody wants him. He's on every team. 3 times. He's going 3 times a night somewhere. Ice tomorrow. You know, I'm looking at today's ice. Islanders Buffalo tomorrow. You laying 260 with the Islanders? I mean, I'll tell you what. I'm on New Jersey over again, 5.5. Didn't pay tonight, but I'll be back on tomorrow. This Philly Pittsburgh game. Are you liking the over again, folks? I don't know. Will I be on Carolina puck line again tomorrow? In Carolina, what do I have today? Over to 6. I'm definitely taking puck line tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to take the over 6 though. I got to think about that. And I'll be on the under Vancouver. That game's not even barely underway, I should say. But I'll be on the under again tomorrow in that game. Some baseball picks. Baseball picks for tomorrow, Gloria? Or are you looking for, is there a game still got to go tonight? I mean, everything's, oh no, you still got the Padres tonight? I would take a shot with the Pirates here, believe it or not. Well, it's off the board now. So we got some double dippers tomorrow, though, Gloria. We'll run through it. Ready for baseball? Get a pencil out because there's double headers. We got a lot of no matchups for sure. But game 1 here, the Dodgers. If we get Kershaw, I will probably go run line. I'll probably go run line both Dodgers games. Why not? Kershaw and Bauer. We'll take a shot run lines there. San Fran, Colorado. Again, I got Alex Wood in game 1. I don't know. I like Alex Wood. We'll see who Colorado trots out, see what the matchup is there. I like the Reds tomorrow, plus 107. Will I be leaning a little bit to the Marlins with Alcantara? Maybe. Let's see who's on the hill for Arizona. Phillies, Brewers, I'll be looking at the under. Astros, Yankees, possible overplay because I think both teams could hit these pitchers. No real opinion. I might be leaning Atlanta. I don't know what this line's going to be here with Joe Ross. I don't know who's on the hill. I got nothing from probable matchups here for the Braves. Tigers, Red Sox. I don't know. Pavetta's actually pitched decent this year. So do I want to lay a big number with Boston, which is probably going to be when Detroit's lost 5 or 6 in a row? Probably a run line play there. Again, Dodgers game 2. Who knows what the Cubs are? But if I got Bauer and Kershaw, I'll run line it. Worst case, they hopefully split out. Texas and the Twins. Maybe an under here. These guys have been pitching well. I don't want to fade pitchers who are pitching well. It looks like it's a pitcher's year. I mean, Mets, you got DeGrom on the hill. You're going to bet against DeGrom? Indians, Royals, zero opinion. Tampa Bay, I guess I'd lean Tampa if it's a pick 'em. I don't know who's pitching for the Angels. Jays, A's. Let's use on the hill for the Jays. Maybe an over here. I'll do a little digging on that. Pirates. Again, I would lean Pirates tonight, so maybe I'll bounce back with the Padres tomorrow if they lose. And Orioles, Mariners, nothing. I got nothing on that game. Kings money line. Markel, is that for today or tomorrow? That's got to be for tomorrow, right? Yeah, they're not even playing tonight. I'm sorry. Some people come in, I think it could be a late game. I see Sacramento versus OKC tomorrow. I don't know. Is that the game you want to be betting on? Those two teams? Earl's looking at NBA. No best bets at the moment. Yeah, Devils stayed under. Yep, I had the over in that one. But I had over in Carolina and I got under in Vancouver. We'll see what happens, Gabe. And hockey's been all right with us. Toronto +9 versus the Clippers. Gotta lean Brooklyn tomorrow, right? That's what I think. Terry, for me, it's like a 25-hour drive, but I'm not gonna, I'm gonna take it easy. I mean, I'm driving through a bunch of states I've never driven through before, so I relax, sightsee, stop at a gas station, maybe get a state pin from wherever state I'm in. I don't know, doofus stuff like that. That's what I do. Um, so yeah, it's just me on this one. This is a solo for me. Everybody else sticking back till I get settled down there. You can't bring the whole clan when there's, I don't got a refrigerator. I got to set up internet and got to register them for school. I want to register my vehicle. I'm down there, set up some stuff. So I'll be around, Gabe. I told my wife, I said, AC is only 2 hour flight. She's like, you said you want to come back here. You're not going to Atlantic City. She's just laughing behind the thing. I was like, I'll come back for the Super Bowl. She's like, you better come back see your parents. I'm like, no, I was even going to tell you I was coming back. I was going to leave the kids with a friend and fly back up here. As I get the crazy eye look. How great would that be? All of a sudden, the YouTube notification will go off. She'll be like, you're in Atlantic City? Where are the kids? Why? They're in Texas? And you're in Atlantic City? Who's watching them? Well, my son's watching them. He's 14. He's a big kid. He's 15 years old. He can watch my daughter. Yeah, it's always tomorrow. I can't get into that game. I mean, Kings and Thunder, that's the game we want to get on. I mean, I'd at least say if you brought up the Nets and Bucks, I'd say, at least it's two good teams playing. It'll be a battle. Yeah, I got to see the lines. It's tough. Not only do you see the lines, Markel, it's like who's playing? Who's even playing in these games? You don't even know. The double, the worst part about the double headers are they're 7 inning games. It's ridiculous nonsense. I mean, the good news is that since the Dodgers bullpen's terrible, I got Kershaw and Bauer could come out and just pitch complete game shutouts, even though not considered complete. I don't understand that. I was on this little rant today about basketball. How does Major League Baseball say, you know what, Bumgarner, that's out a no hitter. We got to put how that game counts. It's an official game. You scheduled that. The moron who came up with let's put a guy on second base and then batter gets a credit for an RBI and the pitcher takes a loss if they lose with that run on. That's all official. Nobody's not counting no stats from extra inning games. How don't you count that? Dude, Mad Bum threw a complete game no hitter. Game over. He should get credited as that. That's credit. I don't if guys throw, it's like the home guy who throws the road team pitcher who throws a shutout or no hitter and they lose on like a walk or something, 1-0. They don't get credit because the opposing team doesn't come to bat in the next inning. Get out of here. Yeah, these stupid double. They want to shorten games, Gloria. I'm confused. It's just aggravating and stupid is what it is. But the only good thing about that is that when you have a good pitcher on the mound, it totally takes out crappy bullpens that blow games. So another reason I like the Dodgers tomorrow. And I'll run as soon as those lines come out. I'm jumping on and run lines for them too. And yeah, it's a short game. I get it, but am I going to want to lay 180, 190? No, I'll take a loss with the run lines. That's what I do. I'm not laying huge numbers. What else for today? Anything? Because the night show, the night show is just a recap, and we got no lines for NBA. We're just pulling for our hockey tonight. It'll be nice to catch Arizona puck line. Will be a nice winner. We'll see what happens there. That'll be nice. I mean, even if I catch one of these baseball miracles, it'd be nice to catch a miracle play here. Although I don't know what's going on in this Brewer game. Rangers got a couple across the board. Indians are tied up, so we'll see how it goes. Let's go under Angels, and the A's are already bringing out the hammer. Big X, another New Jersey guy. Gabe's a New Jersey guy. A lot of Jersey cats in here. And we get those crazy New Yorkers come in here, messing up the place because they want to come to FanDuel. Wife's off to bed. She's an early to bed, early to rise. Hoping for a miracle. Yeah, I'm hoping for one too. Who knows? Speaking of miracles, we're talking about crazy movies, right? Like we're talking about '80s movies. Yet this morning we talked about some stuff. So last night I was watching. I guess it was on Prime. Dear God with Greg Kinnear. Now, to, for you young folk, the Greg Kinnear, they used to have the show Talk Soup on E in like 93, 92, or maybe it was like 93, 94. Talk Soup was hilarious. That was like talk shows were crazy, like Jerry Springer and I think like Donahue. I don't know. So we had Charlie Jesse Raphael. We had a so Greg Kinnear was the host. He was funny. He's a wise guy. So I watched it Dear God the other night. It was last night. Funny, stupid but funny. That's what I like. Me, I'm stupid but I'm funny. Orioles going under 8.5. I kind of like that one. We talked about it earlier. It was at 8, then it went to 8.5. I could see the under there. I mean, am I invested in it? I'm pulling for you. You don't know what you could get out when bad teams come together. You know, are they going to be bad and not hit? Like I thought the Orioles were going to be bad. I didn't expect them to start hitting and beating up on the A's. But I could see I could see that going under just because two teams not supposed to be going anywhere. Although Seattle has a little bit more talent, but here we go. Trashing out FanDuel, those New Yorkers. Speaking of New Yorkers, and Elliot comes in right on cue. Speak about New Yorkers. Uh, how are you, Elliot? Any of your guys going tomorrow? Any of your fade lefty plays going? Can we get a miracle here in this Philly Brewer game? I'm seeing bases loaded. Is that right? Is that live there? So anyway, yeah, back to Greg Kinnear. Funny guy. Funny. Come on, folks. Keep it going. We have no NBA. Bunch of repeats on the ice. And baseball, some double dip. So it's you either got to stay up late tonight for the lines to come out, or you got to wake up at 7 in the morning and jump on them early. Our Mr. Potato Head. Thank you, Glory. Mr. Potato Head. There's a great line in, War Games where he calls him Mr. Potato. He's like, Mr. Potato Head, Mr. Potato Head. Everybody knows about backdoors. Navarez, how are you? We're seeing if we get some wins, Navarez. You're on Oakland, and of course you are. Of course you're on Oakland because I'm on the other side and I'm losing. Might be time to get back on that A's train. Although I thought Toronto would be able to do a little something tonight. It's still early. Who knows what's going to happen? Who knows? Late night guys, and it's tough late night because then all of a sudden, because then I still got to get up in the morning to see like anything else like where the lines move because I write the whatever the early lines at, I write them all down. Sometimes I jump on some early stuff, but then you gotta watch them. You guys should know this. I follow those moves and they're good to know. Sometimes it pulls me off a game. Sometimes it makes me like a game that I'm already on. Vancouver tomorrow. I'm on the under already. 6. I got it. I'm over New Jersey tomorrow. 5.5. Carolina puck line plus 103 and under Vancouver. I don't know if I'm going to do Carolina over again tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. All right, Lorenzo Kane can't get it done. Thanks for nothing. Thanks for nothing, Baltimore or Milwaukee. Everybody, thanks for everything, baseball. Yep, I saw that. Bases loaded, can't do nothing. What about tomorrow, Elliot? Mets tomorrow with DeGrom? Gloria with a 3-pack of W's in her pocket. Took the goofy magic. That's not wrong with. Who they play tonight? That's a win. I mean, who's Detroit should be? Detroit shouldn't be laying points to anybody anyway. Fade Degrom. Mets under with Degrom, right? You got to think of the under. He's not giving up any runs, and the Mets can't score. So Jays just tied it. All right. Well, as usual, we're going to cut late night money short because it's a short show. There's nothing really to talk about here, especially when baseball's got half their games are unlisted. So, our midday money is going to be a full house tomorrow, nonstop. Get here on time, folks, because we're going to run them all down, and there's a lot of games. So, 12 noon. Maybe I'll even start like a minute or two early because we got a lot to cover. A lot of baseball tomorrow. Hockey. I've already given you a couple hockey games, but a lot of baseball. We'll have all the NBA up. So a lot of work for tonight. Mets are going to score tonight, Markel says. Back at it tomorrow. See you guys on Tuesday, 12 noon. Thanks for popping in. Hopefully the show ends. A lot of problems with just Be Live Network this last week or two. I'm not happy. Gloria, follow Earl. He's got daily vids.